worked with an agency, as I said, of course, the team, everybody here was supportive, and we came up with some brand pillars in terms of, what is it that the brand, and this was done in a bigger group with a lot of survey, research, a lot of discussions, a lot of work went on. This happened, I think, in 2016 we were ready. So I could have launched the brand then. We were ready, and we said our brand stands for discoveries. What we said was, room is important, accommodation is important, food is important, sightseeing is important. But I think we need to move one step further, which means we must enable discoveries. What are these discoveries? It's not that we are going to be talking about, discovery in the Columbus sense that you go and find something that people don't know. It is just what the customer may like to know, which he doesn't know. So the idea is that we will become destination experts, and we will also enable discoveries across all our interactions, whatever that may be. So we went about that. So this is what's the pillar. So we said fuel the joy of discovery was one of the lines we stated. The other one we said is assurance of the expected and joy of the unexpected. I think that brilliantly captures what we want to do.
Beautiful.
Assurance of the expected, meaning, what do you want? You want a great room, clean room, good food. All that is assurance of the expected. I mean, don't even think about it. We are there to deliver it. And joy of the unexpected. We will create discoveries, we will create experiences, and we will create memories for you to carry back. So that is something that I think all of us were very happy. So the next work was, how to express it as a brand and what do we do and so on, and into go ahead. I put a full stop at that time. And again, it comes from my belief that if you promise something to the customer, and you do have to, you need to be able to deliver it. I said, fine, we are saying all this. How will we execute all this? How do all our employees own all these and execute? So we stopped it and said, let us do an entire exercise of developing a service philosophy for Sterling. And we took a big risk. We didn't share the brand at all. The easier thing would have been saying, okay, this is what the brand research says, this is the brand positioning. Now tell us what you want to do. We didn't do that. We just kept that quiet. Called another big group of people over 3 days with a service expert. We developed and had a workshop of service philosophy, and we came across 7 things. Of course, this very simple question that we asked is, what do we want our customers to say about us? And we developed 7 different things. And this was one of the happiest moments of my life, because when you're working in a company, you're working with an objective, you want to do something. These 7 things and the brand pillars matched.
Beautiful.
I mean, it was one of those, tremendous eureka moments, I mean, eureka is putting it, very mild. Even now I get goosebumps when I think of it. I think it was something like, that means we have been discussing and talking the right things, and people have been expecting the right things. Then we decided to execute it. So we started it from September 2016. We spent a lot of time in actioning this service philosophy. So a lot of things came out of it. We got, for example, we said, okay, if we are going to be destination experts, what are the discovery points and how do we productize these? So all that we did. So in each place, the idea is everywhere we go, while we deliver all the basics, there will also be these discoveries which we will offer. And then once all that was done, we spoke to people, how to do it, what are the various things. Lot of workshops, lot of time spent talking to people, and everybody in the company participated. It is not that, I did it. In fact, I didn't do anything. It is all the others who did all that, carrying it to the extreme remote corners of the country, wherever we have resorts, wherever we have branch offices, and everybody feels. And we put that entire service philosophy into a small, sort of acronym, because it's easy. We called it PEPS. P-E-P-S, PEPS. And why PEPS? Because we realized all those 7 points can be shortened into 3. People, experiences, and places. PEP. And therefore, what do these 3 things together do? The dynamism of these 3 things it delivers, it sparks joy. So we worked on it, and then finally we got this, and I think you know all about this. Let me show you this, and I think this is what it is. So what we did was that each is considered a bead. So each of them were beads of adrenaline which sparked joy. And those three colors, and you can see they are unusual colors which we have used for this industry. The purple, royal purple, is for the richness and the discovery and the sophistication. The warm red is all of us, what we are, that we will deliver this warmth, we will share the warmth with the customer. And the yellow is for the earth, the locations we are in. And all of them come together in a pinwheel motion to be able to deliver, and spark joy. And that is why we said, and we took this purple further into Sterling. We said, we don't even want to say Sterling Holidays. We want to build the brand to a level where if we say Sterling, people must say holiday. I personally think that it is those sort of goals that can drive and sort of pitchfork you into something much larger. I told you that, just a while ago, that when I say Sterling, I want to evoke holiday as the first thought and top of mind. Now, for all these, you also require scale.
Yeah.
So one of the things we decided is that we will look at, and if you want scale, you need that many people. For example, this year we would be ending up with 500,000 room nights. We want much more. So the idea was to double the number of rooms and therefore move up in terms of the number of room nights and the experiences. And when I say room nights, you can safely multiply that by 3. That many people have gone through the system.
Right.
So the first thing to move here was, you have your service philosophy ready, you have your people ready. Now what is the next thing? The next thing is that you need to expand yourself and be present right across. So we said the first step is we will work towards doubling the rooms. Now when we say doubling the rooms, immediately the question comes is, okay, do you have the money for all that? Because rooms cost money, hotels cost money. So we, along with this, we have also decided that we will go the management contract way, which is what the city hotels do. What gave us the confidence for management contract? Simply this. I already mentioned that we have timeshare members with us. We also do sales otherwise. So we had a good occupancy ourselves. But the 2014, and this is something I didn't mention, our 2014 takeover by Fairfax and Thomas Cook has given us that additional count. So today we have 3 of the largest travel companies in the country as part of our group: Thomas Cook, SOTC and Sita. So Thomas Cook and SOTC will give us domestic business and MICE, and SOTC will give us inbound business. So it's becoming actually more and more foolproof and fail-proof. In the sense, I can do occupancies on the strength of my members, on the strength of our business listing to get non-members, plus the group synergies that drive us. So we said we will go the management contract route, where then you don't need the capex, you need the brand. And we are waiting for the brand to be launched also so that we can go and talk to people. So the first step was to double the rooms, and therefore, along with doubling the rooms, we double, if we can deliver those discoveries and experiences which others are not, and constantly evolve in terms of delivery, because obviously after some time people are going to catch up with you. So the idea is to stay ahead and move on. The idea was to triple the revenue and produce profits. So this is what we had mentioned. I think it's a very doable thing, because the market here, look at the market. Look at the scale here. The largest of hotels in the holiday locations especially are at 200 rooms, 250 rooms. You go into Orlando, you have a Hilton, 1,000 units and plus. I really dream of the day when you can do that, when you can, get so many people coming in. And I think, given our country, I think that will happen. It will happen over a period of time. There are issues, there are other things, but I think all those will go away like everything. I think we take a little longer, but I think we, in the country for some of the things, but I think do it well. So things are happening and things will continue to happen, and that's what gives us the strength and courage. I think when I said that, it is not some number I pulled out of the air and voiced it to impress people. I think it is the real goal that we want to do, and I think there are very strong basics and building blocks that we have put to be able to do that.
Fantastic. RR, it's been an absolute privilege speaking with you. Thank you for the inspiration and for the motivation. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Kiruba. Thank you very much.